see that I have a square root of this term, so I want to say u equals x plus 7. Okay, so then you have du equals dx, and now I can say this is square root of u, my dx is du. Now I have just x. What do I do with x? You have x here, find x. What is your x? U minus 7 is x. See that? So then this x will be replaced by u minus 7. And then further what happens? Now I distribute u over square root of u minus 7 over square root of u du. My problem is now reduced. Now when you divide u by square root of u, isn't it just the square root of u? Minus 7u to the negative half du. So our problem is already reduced. Now let me show you the final form of this. So we are getting now integration u to the half minus 7u to the negative half du. You can use simple power rule. So the power rule we know is this: integration of x to the n dx is x to the n plus 1 over n plus 1, right? That's the power rule. So then when you plug it here, you get u to the 1/2 plus 1 divided by 1/2 plus 1 minus 7 u to the negative half plus 1 negative half plus 1, and further simplification needed. If you do further simplification, you will see it is u to the 3/2 over 3/2 minus 7 times e to the half over half plus a constant. You want to do further simplification? You can. So further simplification will give you now, you see that in the denominator you have 3/2, so it will be 2/3 now. And u is x plus 7 3/2 minus this 7 divided by half will make it 14, and your u is x plus 7 to the half plus a constant. Done. Okay, so you have seen what I did. I just take x plus 7 as u, and then x dx did not come out, only x I got in terms of u when I subtract 7, and dx came out with du. And then complete substitution gave me some form where I can split my denominator and then use the power rule. That's all. And then another part I did not connect. That part is called average value of a function. So this has a form. So average value form is like this. Average value. So you are given a function and one interval, so that a to b. So then average value will be, in short, 1 over b minus a integration a to b fx dx. This is the formula for average value. Now if I know the integration, then rest is simple. One question maybe you can see like that find average value of f of x equals, say, cosine 8x, and the interval is given 0 to pi by 2. Average value is 1 over b minus, so this is just pi over 2, and then integration 0 to pi over 2 cosine 8x dx. And then this integration, of course, you can do. You will just need to say 8x equals u with the substitution. Then you get cosine u, and the integration of cosine u is sine u. Even odd functions. So some idea, you know, that if I have a function like this, so that y equals x squared here. This function is even, so it has y-axis symmetry, and you can see that when you take the integral from, say, that -3 to +3, so then -3 to +3 is integration result is this, and that one is this, right? So this integration, if I say -3 to +3 x squared dx, this one I can say 2 times 0 to 3 x squared dx. It will be same, is that true? I can take a half of it from here and then multiply by 2. Yeah, so this is even function. Then you have to just integrate once and then multiply by 2 with the limit 0 to 3. But then if it is odd function, then what will be the shape? We know the odd function is like x to the 3. This will be now odd function by the definition. And the odd functions are origin symmetric. So we know that odd function look like this. So when I'm taking integration from -3 to +3, you can see that this area same, but this one is positive and this one is negative. If you take the integration of this from -3 to +3, x to the 3 dx, your answer will be 0. -π/2 to π/2. So the condition is this should be same number with a negative. Then our interval on the left side and interval on the right side will be equal. Now my problem is 6x to the 8 sine 7x and then 1 plus x to the 12 dx. This problem you are not able to solve using substitution or any other method. It's very complicated. We cannot solve it analytically. But then why we have given you this question? The reason is simple. Just say your function is this. F of x is the function 6x to the 8 sine 7x over 1 plus x to the 12. And then change your variable x to the -x and see what happens. So you get 6 -x to the 8 sine 7 times -x over 1 plus -x to the 12. Now if you look at carefully, -x to the 8 will make it +x to the 8, isn't it? It's even power. Then -x to the 12, again it will make it positive. But what happens sine negative? We know sine negative is negative sign that we have seen in trigonometry. So then the whole result is coming out now. After simplification, we get this one is same as -x to the 8 sine 7x over 1 plus x to the 12. By definition of odd function, now I know that I got the function back with a negative sign. So that means this is an odd function. So if this is an odd function, we know the result already, right? It's 0. So you're done. So when you plug it here 0 and check your answer. So you just need to identify whether it is even or odd. If it is odd function, you write result equals 0. If it is even function, then you have to do it.